Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's meeting in the ladies' room. Hello. So, you guys, I've come to the conclusion that I will be going live from my iPad from now on instead of my laptop. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me clearly, please let me know. Or check in if you're on the live, please check in. Where is this one? Oh, we got action. We got action. Add to stage. Can you hear me, Auntie Vaughn? Auntie Vaughn, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Uh, can you hear me?
I can hear
Oh
you.
Lord,
I can hear you. Can you hear
you
me?
can't hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear
It's
me?
it's some like no.
I can hear
I'm
you
hearing you
clearly.
going in and out and interference. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, God. I can hear you clearly.
It could be coming from my end. It really could.
I can hear you clearly.
Child, let's just
Okay.
roll. Now I can hear you better.
You
Perfect.
can hear me. You said you can hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear
Okay.
you. I hear you.
Okay. I was like, what is going on here? How you doing this evening?
I don't know. I think it was girl. It's been a day. That's all I can say. It's been a day.
Okay, we'll wait somebody. Okay, we got people in. Hey Sabrina, how you
Yeah, child.
doing? Let me get the
They
questions
come.
line up. Now, which was the last skit you watched? Because they dropped, they was slow starting, and then all of a sudden, I seen a whole bunch of them. So I don't know what's going on right now.
Huh?
I said it started off good, and then all of a sudden, it was slow, and then they started uploading back to back. Can you hear me
Oh,
still?
everybody is. All right. I hear you great.
Great. We gonna get started. Just a minute here. Before we get started, I'm gonna wait for a few more people. If you're here, just chime in where you're from, and we're gonna get started. We're here to talk about the month of May Country Wayne skit reviews. We're gonna get it started.
What's been going down in Skitland? It's been a whole lot, y'all. It's been a
Hey,
lot
Kanisha.
going down.
Today itself has been kind of up and down. I'm a little confused on like the flow now because some of the skits are normally early morning, now they in the evening. They've been all over the place.
Well, I know they kind of slow because they this weekend they've been here in Miami, like the majority of them, and they still here. Some of them.
Mm.
Hey, Miss Ozzy,
Grandma
I
Paula.
was invited.
Oh, you were having a live tonight. Oh, Ozzy. Hi,
Yeah, that's
Ozzy.
Ozzy. Yeah.
Hey, Grandma Paula. I forgot. What is your name? Because
Oh
I don't
yeah,
forget.
it's
I ain't seen you in a
so much.
while. I know it ain't Paula.
It's not Paula.
No, it's Grandma and Paul. I forgot what she goes by. Hi, Shirley. Just wait. Okay. So I don't even know where to start,
Shirley, how you
Auntie
doing?
Vaughn. Patricia, that's it. I don't even know where to start because there's not a flow anymore. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
I, it's
Like
it's
they're
all
all
over the
over the
place.
place. I think the top three we look at now is Ralphie, Jocelyn, Ty. Of course, the Amber, Shayla, Anthony. Um, I wouldn't even know who else to bring like in third place. When we're
Yeah,
talking about top storylines that's going now.
yeah.
Well,
How
you
would you
know
grade?
Bethany and Larry them, but they getting to the point they, huh?
It's getting to the point with that skit. It's just like it's just a bunch of arguing. Every storyline. It's like I don't know where it's going.
Miss
Okay, so
Patricia, you say Pam pregnant? Did it come back showing?
she was telling
Oh yeah, that's
him.
another storyline. That thing going.
She told him in the middle of the night that she was gonna give him the news, but then he fell asleep. So that was another cliffhanger that we got left with.
He fell asleep.
Yeah, it's right now. It needs to be a reset, in my opinion. It needs to be a reset and like let's start over again. Tell us when certain episodes are going to be on because right now I understand they went to the festival or whatever, but it's like you left us like in a whirlwind. We thought we were going to get the graduation from the twin. I mean the see the twins at the graduation. That didn't flow well. It's like it came and it
Right.
went and it's like every sense, it's like they're just throwing up stuff in different time slots that you don't accept. You don't what do you call it? You don't expect. So you don't know when to look for the skits that you watched. It's all over the place. How would you rate? Let's start here. How would you
It
give?
really is.
What would be your rating for overall storylines in the month of May? Let's start there.
Okay. When I think about the storylines, the only real storyline, if I'm going to be honest, which I am, that took a little twist. It wasn't even a twist, maybe a little bend. Is the Angelina with the Sincerely storyline. That's the
Yes.
only one that really sparked my interest to say we got a little motion over there. We got a little motion, a little action.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
the rest of them are very redundant. They and even before the festival, like you were saying, they were all over the place. They've been all over the place for the past couple of weeks for me.
Yeah.
They really have. Hey Duchess, hey Miss Suzette.
I
Yeah.
would agree. I would agree. It's
So
been
for
hard for
me,
me to. I'm sorry.
if it stays, no, you got it. Go ahead.
No, your voice went out. Not. I think we. The frequency or whatever. No, you finished.
Yeah, it's a delay. It's a delay. Um, I was just saying that with Sincerely and Angelina, that brought some motion, some action over there. But I don't feel like it carried through because when she found out who Sincerely was, she said, "Let me call Shayla," and she has seen Shayla 2 or 3 times and have not mentioned it. Like her kid, Brody just found out Angelina got in that fight from Pam. So they pick it up, then they throw it down. Pick it up,
Yeah.
then they throw it down.
It feels like there
Hey, Miss
are
Tina.
15. It seemed like I don't know if it's Chiefs and Indians. I don't know whether to call it that or there's just a team of people all over the place. Like the right hand don't know what the left hand doing. It's like it's all over. It's like even within one storyline, it seems like they're not all on the same page. If that makes sense. It's like where are we
It
going with
makes
this? Where are we
perfect
going
sense.
with that? It's like I'm lost. I really am on a lot of them. Um,
It
but I will say,
perfect sense.
yeah, I will say that on some of it. So if you had to give a rating for the month of May, what would it be, Auntie Vaughn? Let's start there. Like on a scale A,
C
B.
minus.
Ooh. I would give a. I would.
on a grading scale?
Yeah. I think I would be like a C. I really couldn't give it a
I would
B.
say a C minus.
Yeah. And what would be your reason for the rating?
Mm-mm,
Probably the same as
mm-mm.
ours. It's just been
And I'm
all over the
showing
place. What you say, Auntie?
so the comments saying a F.
Okay.
I say
Ooh.
the comments saying a F, a F minus. Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord, not an F minus.
Oh
Nancy going
Lord.
hard.
Ooh, wait.
I think it
Nice
all boils
man. You a
down to
hard
this.
teacher. You a hard.
I think it all comes down to Jarina's comment. It's no consistency. It's like, and I don't want to get on here and just be bashing the skits
100.
because we still watch the skits, but it's just
Right.
right now
Right.
there's we bringing in new characters. The old storylines haven't been settled, and then we got new ones, and it's just like it's really confusing the audience. Like, what's going on? And then you have Mike who broke up with Dominique, and now he in love with Dominique because she did the role play thing, and it's like you don't know where stuff going. It's like,
It's yeah. When you telling a story, I understand creative license, but when you telling a story, there has to be some flow. There has to be a middle. There has to be some kind of conclusion. It has to be something. There's an introduction, there's a middle, and there's an end. It has to flow. It has to be, and somebody put the word cohesiveness. That's it. I call it
mm-hmm,
syntax. There's no syntax. You can't be
mm-hmm,
all over the place. You it's 15 storylines within a storyline, and it's all the
yep,
same character in the story. It makes no sense
yep.
at all.
Perfect, perfect
But
example in my opinion. The Dalen skit. The Dalen skit. You had the Noel storyline. That storyline was good at first. We had all started watching it. We were all good, and then we got a damn Dear
yes,
John, and she
yes,
disappeared. You come back, try to recycle the same storyline, but at that time, Dalen got a storyline with the son that came back with the scamming mama, and then they came. Then you brought back Noelle and her daddy and her mama. Then the daddy passed out on the floor. Then the mama got into it with the old mama. Then you brought in the dad. Then you brought in the illegitimate son from the daddy, and then she get in a fight with the mama who was her best friend, like Shayla and Amber. It's like, what the hell? Like,
it don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. It really don't. It's like they just throwing stuff out there to see what stick at the moment. So literally now, when I do my commentary, I have to literally do it what's at face value, what I'm looking at the moment, and then I'll come back with commentary, and it sounds like I'm being redundant, but that's what they're giving us. So we have to
yes,
utilize what we got. Um, Dating storyline, like you say, it's been done. It's been done. We've seen it. We over it. It's like it's no progression in the
yep.
stories. None.
Yep.
It's,
Oh, this is a good one. Money Law always come in with it. I'm telling you. It's yes. And
you
I
said it
think
last time.
that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. It's like now you might be pushing out 1,000 skits a day. But if those 1,000 skits a day are all over the place, yeah, you making money, the team making money, but are you giving quality content? And I think that's what it is. And I'm a diehard Country Wayne fan. But right now,
Oh, me too.
I
Love
don't
it.
know where to
Love it.
I don't know where to go. I was watching Ayana's talking about the Bethany skits, and baby she unleashed Ayana. And she was like,
Ooh,
with that whole storyline, it was just a bunch of arguing. We didn't go anywhere with the twins. We didn't go anywhere with and then now it's like he said divorce 3 weeks ago, but he ain't told Bethany divorce. And it's just like with the Anthony and Amber skit, it's just a bunch of people attacking each other, a bunch of negative energy being put in the
yeah,
atmosphere, but that's
yeah.
it's not going
And
anywhere.
I tell y'all, I literally had to take a break one day because, and it was specifically that Anthony and Amber thing. It got to the point we knew what to expect every day. They was gonna attack one another. Either one was gonna attack the
Hmm.
other, or vice versa. The same thing. You got her pulling up in the morning. I see they stopped that because I think the
Hmm.
last two episodes she looked like she had spent the night at home, which makes no sense. It's no progression, and that's my thing. And then when the audience, the fans get all in a tizzy, then y'all start throwing anything at us. That's like it's crazy to me. It's really crazy.
Yeah. And I think with any
But
brand,
that one exhausted me.
no, you
Go
go.
ahead, Riri. I
I'm pausing. You go. You was gonna say something
oh,
good.
I
Good.
thought we lost you.
I was
No,
waiting.
no, I
I was
was
waiting to
saying
speak.
you. I think you took it right out my head. You took it right out my head because what I was saying is, and I think that the audience at large is feeling this way because I get a lot of the noisemakers saying this how exhausted they are with some of the storylines. Anthony and Amber is one, Bethany and Larry is another one. Um Dalen, and they just regurgitating stuff. It's like really nothing really there. It's nothing really there. And we show up every day
Yep.
expecting something different. So we
Yep.
give yourself grace on that. Give yourself grace on that. Because we know what they put out in the beginning. We know what Country Wayne can do when it comes to
Exactly.
storytelling and skits. Why all of
Exactly.
us are fans. But I don't know if it's because he is expanded so much, his hands is not in it as much, and we getting a whole lot
Mhm.
of stuff that's
Yeah.
not good. It's not good. It's not entertaining. Let's be
Yep.
real. It's really not entertaining at all.
No.
But we hang around. I'm gonna speak for me, and I'm gonna speak freely since I'm over here with Auntie
Speak
Riri.
freely. Speak free. What my
I'm a
cup of
country
speak
Wayne
freely
fan.
at? Yeah. Yeah.
Get your cup of the
I'm gonna go
speak
get my.
freely and let me make some
Yeah.
noise.
You could
It's country Wayne
read some
G.
comments. I'm gonna get my speak freely cup because I need some speak freely.
Okay, I can read some. I just can't put them up, baby, but I read them. Let's go to the comments. Auntie Riri got to get her cup of speak freely. Hey Nancy. Nancy says trash. Ozzy said, you answered Miss Suzette. I didn't see her question. Oh, the comments going quick now. Miss Suzette say they keep giving good nuggets and people otherwise. Oh, you went too the comments going too quick for me, y'all. Miss Patricia say they have to fix it, otherwise people will stop watching. And I think that's what happened one time before, Miss Patricia, and his numbers went down. They went down because fans stopped watching. Miss Nancy say freak free. We've been getting a lot of BS, and that's facts. Miss Sharita say you are no peace for Dalton's writers. Just Jesus is popping. You are no peace for Dalton. The Dalton's marriage is a joke. That's what Tina said. Um, Duchess, hey Duchess, I agree. I step back from watching daily. I watch when I have the capacity. I hear you. I hear you, Duchess. Hey, Angela. Wayne Skits used to have church scenes, and Mike was a deacon. I remember them. I remember them good times, Angela. They have all kinds of shenanigans now. You back, Riri?
Girl, yes.
Yeah. The
We gonna
audience,
start speak
we
freely.
the audience, the fans.
Y'all
Exactly.
speaking
We the whole
freely.
speak freely
Yeah,
segment.
baby,
Because
the
I
fans are
think the
speaking
people
freely.
been wanting to talk to them.
And I want to make it clear, you guys. Y'all know Auntie Riri,
They've
y'all
been
know my
wanting to get this.
platform. I'm not here to bash Wayne. I love Country Wayne skits. I'm a diehard fan. But right now, I'm a disappointed fan. Because I know we have seen, as Auntie Vaughn said, we have seen
Right.
what the skits can do when the skits are skitting. I don't know if they've changed writers, if they have
Yep.
if it's all about now quantity versus quality. You know what I'm saying? And they say, don't bring a problem. I mean, sorry, don't bring a problem unless you have a resolution. The resolution is we need to focus.
That's my biggest thing.
It's too many storylines with, like
Yeah.
we said earlier, it's too many storylines within a storyline. and it's not making sense. And we're not getting resolution, as many of you have stated. And it seems like we'll get, and I think when we're vocal, or I look on other people's pages too, when we become vocal with it, it's like we'll get a post that say, well, we got 1 billion views. Well, we making 8 million a month. That's not really the right direction to go, because it's all about your fans. Like, serious, not all about us or up to
Right.
us to make to do your processes or anything like that. But you have to listen to your fans too, because we're the ones who are watching the views. If you don't have views, the months that we don't have good numbers, it impacts our pockets. We're not getting millions of dollars a month.
It
Even
really
the
do.
top
Right.
commentators, if they used to get 20, 30,000 a month, and now they getting 10,000 a month, that's gonna hurt them more than it hurts Wayne, of course. So we are gonna be more vocal and stuff about it.
And
Um, they're slow
right.
cooking
And
3 minute
when his
skits.
numbers go down,
Yeah. So Money Law says they're slow cooking 3 minute skit. Wayne knows that he's a hustler. He got us hooked and we will watch. But let me tell y'all something. That's a dangerous thing. And it's dangerous because y'all remember we watched Martin. Martin was the #1 show. It was the bomb. When all that stuff started going on behind the scenes with Martin and Gina and all them, it did impact the show. And what ultimately happened, they canceled the show, which was a great show, which changed the culture of
they
black
can't.
television and sitcoms and all of that. But it can happen. People can stop watching and watch something else. I'm looking forward to see when I see what Rolanda's doing. I'm eager to see what it's going to look like. Keisha E. I looked at her skits. If you look at the ones that even they put out a long time ago with her, Jay, Emmanuel, and Phil, that's funny. So I'm like, don't get so, and I'm not saying it's him, but whomever, don't get so cocky to think that just because you hit numbers that your fans won't stop watching. And I mean, we got to be humble.
Right.
I and going back to the Brody storyline, I was crunk when I seen it. The sincere, and I don't know, and I'm just speaking my age. You let me know if I'm wrong or not, or the audience let me know. I just feel like they came with a more mature approach. That's a storyline. That's a storyline that I can get into. We could have minus Pam,
They have,
minus Pam pregnancy. But that's the storyline I can get into because I'm like, okay, what happened? We get into the sincere, okay, the scammer when she got up in Angelina's face. We finally seen somebody get actually drugged.
yeah,
So kudos to Nuck and Buck new
yeah.
employee remote Angelina. We want to see a storyline. We don't need no more. We actually guessed. Everybody go pregnancy. We don't need no more pregnancy skits because if you go do all those pregnancy skits, we need some STD skits. We need some AIDS skits. Just to be honest, because everybody's on there and there's no repercussions for having these sex fests or whatever it is. Then where do we go with that? Tell my
Right. You
mama.
can't. It's not reality. It's really
Yeah,
not reality. You can't have a whole
I'm gonna mute
group
right
of
quick.
people. Okay. You can't have a whole group of people doing that. And what's happening to y'all? The storylines are bleeding into each other. Jocelyn, Ty, and Ralphie is the same thing as maybe what Mike and Sonny and Dom doing. It's kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Delicia, Iman, Shayla, all the stuff, Dalen, Kevin, and Noel, they bleed into one another. They bleed
It's
into one another.
repeat.
So you just get, yeah, you get different faces with the same story and just
Yep.
different names. It's like
Yep.
they have to do better. They really do. And I really hope the entertainment part comes back. And a lot of
Hmm.
times too, things like that happen when stuff got start getting over all over the place. Like I say, they throw stuff out there and see what stick.
Hmm.
Hopefully, this is just a season of them doing that, and they're just really trying to figure out a more consistent, cohesive, like y'all said, storyline. Because right now, where they are, it's not working
Yep.
for me. It's not
Yep.
working for me at
And
all.
you got
It's
people when you
really
think
not.
about people
And
like that are really big and they worth a lot of money. When you think about the Drewskis, Drewski, I think he has
Mhm.
like 14 million viewers or something. Like he has a huge base. He has like I think what 1,000, 9. He doesn't have that many skits out there. But look how much exposure he has gotten, and he keeps us entertained. And he don't have a
All
million
the
skits out there or 27,000 skits out there. So
no,
you can do it, and not
no,
comparing the artists because they're different type of platforms. But
right,
like on this, we talking about we don't know what to talk about because it's all over the place. So what do we talk
right,
about? O'Neal, and I want to give some shout outs right quick. Just take a pause for the cause.
yeah,
I want to give a shout out to O'Neal TV because O'Neal does a great job of taking what the audience, like with the Amber and Anthony thing, of breaking them down, going to the internet, showing, okay, this is
right,
what the actual law is, this is what the Skitland law is. And if it wasn't for that commentary, if you take out all the commentators, if it wasn't for that commentary, you might want to think about where the skits would be if it wasn't
right,
people breaking down and taking time to analyze the skits, to play with the skits, if you didn't have a Deontay's reviews, which is congratulations to him on his 1 year anniversary of doing skits. If you didn't have
right.
A Von Voice Views or a Yana or a Nanya Sis or um, Sharon
You
of
got
Rico Reviews, if you take all of that out the
yeah,
equation, why are people still watching? Why?
yeah.
Because it's
So
all over
we
the
have to
place.
take that and work with it. And like we say, we not bashing, but as reviewers, as commentators, we can't be biased on either way. We can't be biased.
Yep.
We have to bring what's real, and what's real at the moment is what the people say. You know, I love to say Skitlandia and the citizens thereof, which is us, the audience.
Yep.
The citizens are not happy. The
Yep.
citizens are not happy with the leadership on what's going on in Skitland. We're not happy. We're not happy with what we're seeing. Somebody just put in the chat, these are the nastiest things they've seen in a long time. Says very nasty. It's a lot of nasty going on. That's true. But let me ask y'all something. I have a real question too. I have a real honest question. His numbers are going up.
Mm.
So this is the thing, with a lot of companies, businesses, they all only want to see the bottom line. They only into analytics and numbers and what's making the arrow go up. He has found the audience somewhere because his
Some
numbers
going
is
on.
going up,
Some going
huh?
on. And they went up quick. And that's what I didn't understand either. Because us as
Yes,
commentators, I
that's
still haven't hit 3,000. I still ain't hit 3,000. And I have done it totally organic.
that's where I'm going.
I ain't paid for no
We
extra views. But I don't produce as much as some of
need
the top ones do.
no private, no review. It don't make no sense because the consensus of the people is not happy with the entertainment that's coming from his brand. But his numbers are climbing. Now, my numbers are growing slow too, very slow. And it
Very
has
slow.
slowed down more in the last 2 weeks. Very
Hmm.
slow. And I'm like, well, goodness, what's going on?
Yep.
But where are they getting these numbers from? Because his numbers growing
Yeah, I
rapidly,
mean,
just like
like it's
Auntie
been
Ree
like
would say.
40. It seems like the more unorganized and crazy it got, the numbers you seeing 20,000, and I'm just like, where did this come from? Because normally
That
when
is
they grow, we
crazy.
grow. It'd be like in sync.
Right.
Just like when
Absolutely.
the ratings go up on the
Absolutely.
show, our numbers go up too, but our numbers going down and those numbers going up,
Listen,
and it's the same comments.
Duchess say the children out for the summer. They watching all that nasty stuff. That's why it's going up. I wouldn't doubt it, Duchess. I wouldn't doubt it. That's what they doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you right, Nancy. He does have a big team. He has 14 writers now. He has a big team.
It seems like it's 100 writers that all writing different stuff. And like I said, the perfect example, I was being sarcastic, but with the Doris, the Dalen storyline, Dalen is a good actor. Dalen was doing good in the mix of all of that. And it's like they have the other thing is we continue to diminish the male characters. We commit this man went and got a pot of water. He said, "Do you know what I'm gonna do? I see her cheating. I'm finna go get a pot of water." What? You been I got shot, bring some of the pot of water. A pot of water.
And
I
all
was
that
like,
noise making like he had on flip flops or something. What's wrong with him? I said all that noise and that, and they didn't even budge, didn't even wake up.
oh yeah, yep. That's so Money Law brought a good Money Law. You need to become a
Oh,
commentator. That makes sense because when you start seeing people
okay.
in the news and stuff, people could be coming to see who is this Country Wayne. So I get it. Cause I ain't gonna
And
lie,
that's smart.
I
He's
had
smart.
never,
He's saying,
I knew nothing about Drewski until the preacher thing, and then I went to his page and I was like, oh, he's funny, and so then that's when I started watching Drewski, but I didn't know anything about him at first. So yeah, that makes sense what you're saying, Money Law.
right.
And like
Yeah. And you
Ernestine,
see
it
they just
seems
voted in
like,
Trinity from Sisters on BE.
oh yeah, oh baby, yeah, they can keep Trinity on there. He's a
Yep.
tall drink of water, and I think
And he's not
like
white chocolate, y'all.
and you can tell, and I'm gonna put this coming up by her. You can tell that, hold on, that Delicia is right now on skits because Delicia got 4, 5 storylines going on. Is you gonna be with your home, your people from your house, where the ex-boyfriend, or you gonna go with that storyline, or you gonna go with the storyline with King, or you gonna go with your daughter's storyline, or you gonna be on the podcast storyline. Which you can't have 5 storylines going on with one person at a time. It makes no sense.
And they have introduced the new character in that boy's mother, her daughter's boyfriend mother, because they
And
was
another
going into depth on their businesses they got in common. So now we got a new female to the mix. They gonna put on the podcast too, because Shayla done already told Sonny she can come be on the podcast.
now, the way I
They
look
gonna
at it
have
now,
they need, they need to come over here to a meeting in the ladies' room because that's all they got. You gonna have 10 women on one podcast. I never heard of such a thing. That's insane.
let me see. I think if Wayne takes a leash of the writers and producers, we'll get better storylines. Look
That's
at what we got with Amber and Deidre.
crazy,
Everything.
y'all.
It's like, and we didn't come on here for this, but we just looking at what our followers are saying and our subscribers. So Wayne, we not bashing y'all. I wish I had 1% of your money. So
No.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater at all. I'm speaking from a creative mindset. I'm speaking from a fan. I'm speaking as a creative. I just want to see more. It's like we didn't necessarily
Yeah.
come to get Christianity or to get saved from skits. But the theme was
Right.
Jesus is popping. We ain't had one church related type skit in a long time. Pastor
And
Chris quit. The church done dissolved.
that's what I said. Even if they can't get Pastor Chris, they in Atlanta. It's a preacher on every corner. I'll get some preacher to come in, have some guest preachers on Sundays because I did enjoy when they used to have the church skits on Sundays, right? Because it used to even let me use this when they was having the church skits on Sundays. I don't know how many gonna remember this. And Shayla
Yeah. Okay.
going to church, and Shayla went up there with her testimony and told Anthony she didn't want to do him no more. She wanted to stop because there was a change happening in her from going to church. A lot of people say, "Oh, she real," and
Mm-hmm.
then I don't question nobody' relationship with God. I
Mm-hmm.
can't. I got to look at my own self. I got enough going on. I have to get my
Man in the
needs and
mirror,
pray
as Michael
about for
Jackson
it.
say.
I
Man in the
can't judge
mirror.
nobody. There you go. There you go. I don't question how they talk to him or what they do with him. That's they thing. The Bible say work out your own salvation. But it was bringing about change. I like Pastor Chris on the thing. What it say?
But it all,
What's that?
but
The
it all
crack
like me.
that
I used to be talking about slow cooking. Baby Angela say the crock pot is broke. It's
is broke. It is. Listen, the food all over the place. It's everywhere. Clean up our 10. Clean up on aisle
Ooh,
10. It's
Angela,
a
you done killed me
mess.
with that one. I don't know if it's
It's
just
a whole mess.
the speak freely in this cup or what, but that was funny to me. The crock pot is broke. Amen. Hold on, let's see here.
It is.
EP, I'm
And
seeing
it's
new
a
stuff in
mess.
them. It's like the characters come strong was, but as soon as they get them some more screen time, they Yep, it started to me. Then we got Creflo Dime that came to the skits, and he wanted $200 for his
Oh
consultation.
Lord.
And I'm like, nothing but we charge, but we tell you what we
He
charging for.
he want $200 just to tell Dawn what she wanted to hear.
Yeah. And like I said,
That was
I
it.
love the actors and actors. Can't nobody make you cry
Was
like
all.
Amber make you cry. When Amber go in that deep mode, I'm finna
That
cry.
was it.
Anthony, when Anthony got on his
Hello,
knees,
Yolanda.
why did y'all let Anthony go on his knees and pray
All right, let's
for
get
his
some more
wife
comments. That's all we
for the
got.
for the
All
next
we got is what
morning?
they give us.
For the next morning, Anthony to turn that quick. I was like, why did y'all have that man pray and had me putting up religious stuff and God, we ain't gonna give up. And the next morning, he turned back
Bishop
into a narcissist.
Dalton.
Is he gonna be a bishop or no? That's all I'm
Bishop
saying.
Dalton. Deacon Dalton.
Deacon Dalton, I'm telling you, I don't know. Look, let's go to EP 93. Hold on, EP 93 got something to say.
What y'all think about him and Delicia?
Denisha, him and Denisha auntie, look, they messing you up. We don't know where to go with this kid. Him and Denisha. Candace about to get her walk away. Candace done went on a whole vacation.
What her name is? Delicia, Denisha, whoever. Denisha.
Denisha, there's so
Yeah.
many issues.
The Bethany
So I
sis
guess
can
y'all.
go.
So we're
I
gonna get
agree.
back on track,
It's
y'all.
time.
We done went 30 minutes on a 30-minute rant, but this is consistent with what the skits is doing right now. So we right in alignment with what's going on in the skits. If you're confused about this live, about this being a wrap up of May, we confused about the skits right now. I'm still trying to
Yeah.
figure out how did Kels end up being Sarah love interest with a sister that's on
We just
drugs, and then the boyfriend came from the penitentiary, and then all the mixed. I don't even watch that one no more.
it was
And
a edit.
y'all, I'm one of those
That's
people where I don't
Thursday.
never go on the tangent where I say I'm not gonna watch no more because I know that's a lie because they pay me.
Duchess say is rooting for Bishop and don't even want us to talk. Who listen? Y'all better get off of Country Wayne internet because he's shutting us down. Oh
Yeah,
Lord,
the
what's
the
going
system don't
on?
start. Look, don't hack us, Country Wayne. Country Wayne, we love you.
Please,
And I'm not
please.
blaming this. I'm not blaming this on. And I want y'all to. I want to speak freely and speak clearly. Amen. If y'all take any clips out of this and show Wayne, Rebe love you. Rebe been trying to be on the skit since 3 years ago. I want to be a writer behind the scenes. But right now, Country Wayne, we just need some consistency. It's all over the place. We confused. We don't even know how to review because we don't know what the hell we're reviewing. It's too much going on.
We
Now y'all
already
got
messed us
Pam.
out in the head. You was
I
already
want to Pam over 40 in menopause. Now y'all got her pregnant. Let that woman go through menopause. Why y'all got Pam pregnant?
Mhm.
How many people gonna get pregnant? We don't
Let's
see
pray.
none of
Yeah,
the baby. Shayla the only baby
that's
that
it.
we done seen. Everybody pregnant, but only one baby survived. Kai. He the only one
Baby,
that survived.
babies and marriages do not make it in Skitland. That's it. That's all.
Okay,
Ain't
I
no
tell you what,
Wayne coming from Jocelyn. Ain't no baby.
y'all put in the comments, y'all. What storyline is on repeat that y'all don't want to see no more? I'm gonna give y'all mine, my top three. I don't want to see no more pregnancy or pregnancy scares. I don't want to see no more best friend. I can't even trust nobody no more. I can't be in a relationship. It's impacting my relationship because I'm scared if I get in a relationship, my friend gonna start sleeping with them because of the skits. They got me traumatized. I used to say the AAS disorder, the KW disorder. You might be eligible for compensation. Can't even
Yes,
have no
Lord.
friendship. Can't even have no friendships no more. Cause I'm looking at everybody crazy. Like can't even have relations no more because I'm scared I'm gonna get pregnant. And I had a whole hysterectomy. I ain't even got the stuff to have no baby. But I'm thinking to myself, I might get pregnant just by watching these kids.
Oh Lord,
We don't
stay
want to see
away
that.
from them. Stay away. It's in the water. It's in the
We don't want to
water,
see it.
honey.
We don't
It's
want to see no
crazy.
more crazy. Like we don't want to see Mike
Now,
Bless sleep with nobody else new. Don't y'all give Mike Bless no more new people to sleep with. That man done slept with everybody in Skitland. We don't want to see that no more. What else y'all don't want to see? Tell me what else y'all don't want to see.
We'll
Maybe Pam is fussing on Miss Mint Paul. I hope it's a false
listen.
alarm.
With all of that, with all of that we said, I do want to give kudos to the episodes with Rome and Piari, where Rome stepped up, paid for her to go to a rehab facility. I want to give kudos for that. I really do.
Yes,
Because
amen.
we asked for resolve, we asked for consequence, and we asked for resolution. And that episode where Rome called PR, you got to go, everything is paid for. Don't talk to me anymore. Accountability was done and everything. He went and saw Shayla, talked to Shayla to be an accountable friend. So with all the bad now, I do have to give the kudos to Rome, Piari, and Shayla for that episode, because that shows some resolve.
But think about it, Auntie, too. Those are real actors. It seems like the real actors, you may want to take the hand out of Cousin and them. I don't know if it's from Cousin and them, I'm being sarcastic. But you can tell the difference in the writing between people who have actual acting experience. Amen.
Correct.
Even with the Mike Bless skits, Mike Bless has been an actual actor in Hollywood. He's actually done it. So he does move along a lot quicker than the others has. Anthony Dalton, an actual actor. Not to say that he has a lot of play in the actor, yeah. And then you have Brody now. That storyline we're seeing now with Brody now. Brody now are actual actors in Hollywood who are doing it, who are on different shows. Bethany, she's really good. Right. These are Coco Brown. When Coco Brown was on there, you have actual actors, actresses doing it. Trinity came right in and made us want Ernestine to have a love interest because he's a good actor. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. Exactly. Ron is a writer. Actor.
They are union actors. Yes, they are SAG I think it's Astra. They union. So they the real deal. They the real
yeah. Diesel. It ain't Diesel. We had to bring Diesel in the conversation. Diesel did a whole billion views just running through the street. That's an actor. Amen. He just ran through the stuff, a billion views because he made you feel the scene. Actor. Angelina, lover or hater, she make you feel the emotion.
Right.
Amen. Right. We tired of screaming. Exactly. We tired of yelling. We tired of the hollering. It triggers me. I'm tired of seeing Bethany holler. She's better than that as an actress. Use her skill set.
Right. They not stretching her character, right? They not stretching.
Libby is a good actress.
Getting much of the same. And I'm gonna tell you
who. Libby is a good actress.
Who you say?
But Libby a good actress, and I think she's she in control of her storyline. But her storyline doing too much. I'm gonna let you finish, Auntie. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of the same. We get the same. It's redundant. It's redundant. It's repetitive, and they regurgitate it out. Yeah, with Bethany them, I was gonna say something else. It slipped my mind about somebody else.
I would like to see in the comments, and I like this, Tina, because I've always said that Anthony is a younger Brody, Amber is a younger Angelina. They ought to say, "Wait a minute, I got a hit. Wait a minute, is brother able to come on here? Hold on, we might have a special guest. You can continue. Just read the comments for me, Auntie Vaughn."
I can read them. I can't put them up.
Okay, we might have a special guest. Let's see if he's available.
Okay.
Okay. We might have a special guest if they can get back to their computer.
Nancy sick of Anthony. Libby used to be her there. I used to love her there. Hey, Steve Vlogs, how you doing? I ain't seen you come in. You looking Amber too. She's been in different projects. Yeah, her father's a playwright.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how much control she has over
Rhonda say you don't see a lot of character development. Amber good. Mm-hmm. She really good. And I'm gonna say this too. A lot of them that didn't come in as actors have progressed as actors. Shayla's one. Shayla has truly progressed as an actor.
Yes.
She didn't come in as an actor, but she has.
Yes.
I have to give kudos for kudos too. She has really
Yes.
progressed, and she came
Shayla
in
has
hot
really
because
grown.
she clearly had people hating her for real in real life. And when I
Hmm.
tell you, she is the total opposite in real life of what she portrayed. Her
But
her
I'm gonna tell
demeanor,
you,
her attitude is so
I don't care what nobody say. That will always be our main storyline. I don't care what happened nowhere else.
yeah,
The Anthony Amber Shayla skits
yeah,
that will always be the best. Baby Shayla, love her, hate her, whatever you want. She bring it. Every scene,
yeah,
she gonna bring some type of
absolutely,
emotion out of you. And to me, as far as
yeah,
a person, I would kick it with Shayla before I kicked it with Amber. Because with Shayla, she go right or wrong, she go give you the real based on her mentality, but you gonna know it's coming
mhm,
from a sincere place. She ain't gonna tell you no fake
right,
answer. I haven't if she and y'all give me an example. Now she lied and she connived in Amber's face for a long time, but now that she has since she asked for forgiveness, she just tell what she think. Now what she be thinking, if it's right or wrong, we don't know. But that's why I still say that she know. I think the writer should make it where she knows what happened. She's sitting on it to this podcast. Like, I'm just saying, I think she know. Let's go here. Let's go to the comments here.
okay,
Anthony led.
yeah.
I
The
want
comment
Anthony
is
to keep
hot.
his assets. Amber, so Sonya Perkins says she wanted to keep his access and walk away like Tina Turner. Six, the goddess needs to return, have counseling with Amber. Shayla said on Instagram she also quit because people are looking at her sideways. And she always tell people these are skits. I hate when people do that. These are skits, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even if we say this, these are just good actors and actresses. And good actors and actresses will make you feel emotion. The best actor in the skits to me is Kai. Baby, since Kai done started talking, I think Kai know what's
They
going on.
supposed
He writing his own script now. That baby writing his own script. They be saying stuff and he be like, no. And no be right. It fits what they saying. I'm like, this little boy is
and
acting for
he right
real. Yeah. He know the ad lib and everything. People saying Amber will
he
Denisha
really
tell
do.
Tamara she's
He
talking to
really
Anthony
does.
on the phone. Kai, that he's number one to me. Kai, and what's that other baby name? Kiki. Somebody said, I don't know if you said it, Auntie Vaughn, I don't know if it's a
Ooh, Miss
personal
Kiki.
conversation or what. If Kiki could be Kai babysitter, baby, Skitland be on fire.
Ooh, Lord.
Skitland be on
And we
fire.
could take a whole week of that. We could take a whole week of them.
I'm
We
gonna
could
tell you
take a
something else
whole
I
week.
seen in the comments that would be good. And I want to say this publicly. Skitland got all the actors and actresses they need to pull off a hell of a twist, a hell of a show. Cause baby, if they hooked up
Yeah.
Dan with Genesis, Dan and
Ooh,
Genesis,
Lord help. Lord help.
baby, that would be a beautiful couple.
Mm-mm.
Dan and Genesis,
And
that would be
kids, if you notice,
hilarious.
they are crossing over the characters in lanes we would didn't think. Like, who would ever thought Ron and Dee would cross paths and hook up and be homies? You know,
But some
who would have
some
ever
stuff they
thought?
need to
They,
some stuff they need to uncross. They need to uncross some stuff.
Sonny with J Ho, that was like out the blue. That was out of
Uncross.
left field. So who never thought? You know what I
Uncross.
want to ask a question? I want to ask the chat. What makes y'all come back every day? What
I,
honestly makes y'all come back every day to the skits? If you're coming back every day, or let's say 3 times a week, what makes you come back? Because we are all seems like up to date with the storylines,
I
so
would
it's
say
something that's bringing us back.
for me, Ron, it would be hope and faith. And what I mean hope and faith
That's me.
is hope that is the storyline go progress and faith that it's going progress. Hope and faith keep me
Yeah.
coming back every day. Cause I remember it's like, and again, Wayne, if you get this, I want to make sure because he's Sagittarius, and Sagittarius getting their feelings. So Wayne, don't cancel me. I don't want you doing no live or nothing, showing 1 billion views and You make $8 million. I don't do that to me, Wayne. You
We
know,
know,
you know, it did have a picture of Riri in the corner or something. You ain't got to throw no shade for Riri, honey. I love the skits. I love Country White skits. I want to be a writer. I want to be in the skits one day. So please don't take that from nowhere. But we just want better. We know what you're worth. We know what we done seen before. We know
okay,
what
the
y'all can
comments
do.
saying would resolve.
Coming back
I
every
come
day,
back
hoping
every
that the
day
dog still
because I'm
alive.
too vested. I have spent a lot,
Half a life.
yeah, I
I
have
think I
spent a
done.
lot of time watching the story, and I spent a lot of time looking for. So I come back like Riri say, hope against hope in my vested time. I put too much time in.
Yeah.
I
I'm
really
telling you,
have. And
not
my
no
time not gonna go to waste.
not no recent jobs, but I think I done got let go from a job before because I'm in a meeting and I'm clicking trying to see what done happened. You know, I'm just saying. You know, how many of y'all done that? How many that put a amen in the comments if you've been at work before? It was a situation the other day. I won't go into details about it, but I went to this place, amen, a very serious place, amen. And the woman said she just go up and down the road swiping and watching Country Wayne's kids, and she's supposed to be working, and she's supposed to be driving.
Mm, mm.
He got us hooked because we want to see what's gonna happen. We got some amens in the comment. How many of y'all
What
don't
the
watch that
kid gonna
work?
be?
Put an amen if you've
We
been
want
at work
what the
or doing
kid
something.
gonna
You're
be.
supposed to be tending to your kids. You're supposed to be tending to your husband, and you want to see if Rafi go test drive. If you've been doing it, so look at all these amens. Country
That's
Wayne
right.
gonna end up with You gonna end up with a lawsuit. We gonna be could be compensation. People done lost jobs, lost relationships and stuff. Watching the skits,
And just be
watching the
honest with
skits.
yourself. And I always be honest with myself. It has me in a chokehold, y'all. It has me.
Yeah,
It's like an addiction. Like I know you're bad for me, but I gotta keep coming back. I gotta
yeah.
keep coming back because I
Look
gotta
at all
see.
these. Look at all these
I,
amen. Look at that Nancy Beach. We know Nancy hooked. Nancy done put in him. She was mad day because we know 9:30. We sitting up here. You supposed to be going on with your life. You looking like. And the excuse I make now is I'm a commentator, so I do need to watch them. That's the excuse I use now. Even though I don't be doing commentary after every skit, it's like I'm still watching, see what done happen. And then 2 hours go by.
reviewing and
We
watching
study. How many of y'all be studying, clicking and swiping? Then you going from YouTube to Facebook to see if you miss something.
everywhere. Hey,
That
Miss
ain't
Willie, how
normal.
you doing tonight?
That ain't no what Miss Willie at. Oh,
My
there go
boss
my
told me
girl
I
Willie Walker. I love Miss Willie.
yeah, Willie is the bomb.com, baby. Miss Willie be coming with it. Miss really
Damn.
keep it raw too.
Yep. And Wayne, I'm gonna keep on
Miss
saying it throughout this because I don't want to be barred of just any possibility. I know you be blessing people. Hey, I'm not talking about. We just want better. We just want better.
Angela say she mad at Shayla. She got her ordering DoorDash.
Yeah.
Look,
Got this
they
girl
got
daughter.
DoorDash. Listen, they helping DoorDash make money.
Money law, don't you get
It's
fired
true.
now?
That's fact.
But law say he was at work refreshing so many times, waiting on 9:30 skit. Got us invested. They don't went on with they all at the white party. Got us wondering when the next skit go come out.
Yeah,
And they
they
kick
it was slow today. It was slow today. Mm-hmm.
I ain't never been on no crack or no hard drug, but I'm sure it's similar to what we going through with these Country Wayne's kids.
I'm quite sure. Because when they don't show up, we get them withdrawals, boy. When
Yeah,
they
we
don't
get that.
show up,
Yeah.
like what's going
But
on?
do you notice,
Uh,
like I notice sometimes, like when ain't no skits going on, then the fans or the subscribers, they'll start going to our pages watching. I low key like it. Cause I'm
yeah,
like, I did
yeah,
that. I said, I did that
that's
live like
true.
2 weeks ago. They started back watching. I'm like,
Okay.
okay,
They need that fix,
yeah.
that KW fix, baby. We all do. That's why
Everyone
we
needs his
here.
fathers, sister, wives, and husbands, because everybody done slept with everybody. All it take, you know what, if they, like on Tyler Perry,
That's,
if loving you was, what's it called, a have and have nots.
mm,
Remember at the end of that show, how everybody died at the end. All they
right.
gotta do, all they gotta do, if Mike end up with something, that's the end of Country Wayne then.
Period.
Right there. If Mike end
Period.
up with something, all of them go, everybody go.
That's
Everybody in
everybody.
the hospital.
Everybody.
And since
I
it's been a
mean,
pregnancy scare with no
listen,
condoms
it's
involved.
everybody and the ones they've been with too. You're right. It's just everybody, the women and the
Yeah.
men, because they've been flip flopping and flop flipping everywhere.
Yeah, the doctors, but the poor O'Neal, he just get beat up so bad on there. And he tried to explain to everybody what's going on in real life and stuff. And then it's like he get beat up. Everybody so is gung and every man get destroyed. I'm tired of seeing the men get destroyed. Every good man come on now. I don't even get crunk no more. I be like, well, he gonna end up being a 304 in 2 days. And sure
Yeah.
enough, it happened. Had Greg all that distinguished rich man got him on his knees.
Hmm.
I'm
It's
sorry,
painful.
y'all. I'm drinking too much of this Speak Freely.
Listen.
Let's go back to the
So,
comments here. Let's see. First kick was at 12:30. And then they go leave. And now they got y'all with the Terry Nam skit. Now you're adding another person who finna blackmail Libby. What the hell?
oh,
Everybody can't
that
have
is
an opportunity to act. Now I'm gonna say this to Wayne. Wayne, you's a good person. We all know you take care of all your children. You do a good job. You got the mamas put up and all that. You ain't got to do no more. You ain't got to just take on everybody who want, except for me. Now, if you want to take me on, I will go. Amen. I'll go if I have to go by myself. But you don't need to keep adding 5 or 6 people per day, and they don't fit.
no,
Amen.
they don't.
I done told them where I could fit. I could be one of them maid. I can be Nucking Buckets a kid. I can fit in any storyline. Except no, I take that lie back. Uh, don't put not Sarah now. Ain't nothing I can do to help that situation. Nothing, neither one of the Sarahs. And what's the other one? DC now. DC and Rose, that's over with. We don't want to see no more. We don't want to see no more.
DC and Rosie is so unnecessary. Like
And that's
she
my
have a whole
friend, Blue Fire. That's my friend, DC.
they doing all that for Rosie to have this big vendetta against Erica. Like for what reason? That's not your. You've been in this man life for 2 points. She worse than Sarah. She worse than white girl Sarah. I'm like sick of her.
And that was
Rosie.
a beautiful. They messed up a beautiful storyline with DC and Erica when he took her on that beach, and they was finna get their family back together. Why did we have to go left field? Why did we have to? It
Every
was going
time.
good.
And
It
they
was going
this
good.
close, like this close with Chase and Candace. I ain't seen Maggie in a minute. I hope me calling her name don't call her back up.
Oh, let's see. There you
They
go starting stuff. There you go starting stuff, man.
putting
Mr.
the
Greg in
name
the
out there.
parking lot.
Come back up.
Yeah,
She may
he
be
over there.
down here with at Miami.
Angela, I'm gonna go even further with that. They had Mr. Greg in the parking lot with two different and Dominic. I mean, what's her name? Glory now with two different outfits on, two
Yeah,
total
that was
different
crazy.
scenes. And I'm like, who the hell did
That
that?
was
They
crazy.
they all over the place. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I just see this
They
man on a
messed
different
that
outfit?
episode up. They really messed that up. I'm like, deja vu. Like, what's really happening?
And
Yeah.
then Jay, is Jay
Oh
gonna be
man,
with Ernestine, Bree, or Nadia, or no? What y'all gonna do with that? He was gonna be a comedian, then y'all took him back to being an alcoholic. I'm like,
Jay,
yeah,
who?
and now they done brought Lexus back. And
Oh, and that Nadia, I was so listen. Ernestine ain't my most favorite niece, but when she took Nadia down, I
I
said,
like,
get one for me because she is annoying. She is irritating. I don't understand how they have the girlfriends. Like, do she still have her house? You just moved in Jay house, took over his whole child, and want to push Ernestine out the way. Now, she not my most favorite niece, y'all. Ernestine, I'm talking about. But
yeah.
Nadia do this team too much. And why they won't Bree to mess with Jay? I don't like that.
Why do they
Everybody got
have
to
why they
coach.
have Erica messing with D? Or they trying to allude to it?
That
Leave
don't
that
make no sense.
alone. Leave
That
that
don't
alone.
make no
We
sense.
want. I personally want to see the Aunties Club. Can we get the Aunties Club going?
I bet we ain't gonna see it.
That'll be
I
something
bet
new for that. That's something new for us. Let's go to the comments. Oh, that mercy.
Oh Lord.
Rosie Beth and Dominique, yet birthday party. Hold on, I'm trying to get to this. Dutch was
Let's
coming.
consider this
Rose
a
said a few
therapy
years
session,
ago, no
y'all.
one could be happy in the skits for the drama. And
Yeah,
then Rose
yeah.
just disappeared out there. Where the hell is Rose? We seen one scene, just like with Dear John letter with Noel. We seen one episode. She said, "I think about doing something different." And the next thing you see on Facebook, she's scouting for people in the skits.
Doing
What the?
something different. Doing something different. Exactly.
And I
Is
really
she
think
gone
I don't know nothing
back?
about nothing, but y'all notice Ro left when they was trying to kind of make her seem like she was finna cross the line or she was curious about Charles. I think she said,
Right.
no, I'm not gonna do it. I think that was the reason. I don't know nothing about nothing, but I think she said enough is enough. How many people y'all go put Ro with?
Get tired. They get tired.
And Ro, they was coming from
I don't know.
to me, Ro and Natasha were coming from a mature standpoint. Like even on her Facebook point. She said, after you're a woman of a certain age, of course you're gonna have a different number. You know what your worth is. You
Right.
know what you want and don't want. You might just want some fun. You might just want to be free. So the way they were taking it was from a mature standpoint versus I just need
Correct.
validation. To me, this whole thing with Amber and Dave is I need validation. That's
Right.
not because I want to do it. It's validation, and there's a difference.
And Amber has always been that girl. She always need validation, and it's not just from men; it's from whoever. Even when she was thinking about what it was, something she was going on this tour doing, like, and she would tell the same story over and over. I'm like, you already said you made your decision, but here you go asking Ernestine, telling it to Candace,
Mhm.
telling it to this one, telling it to that one. Cause she that type of individual. You know what you want to do, but you need somebody to co-sign what you're saying. Like you can't stand on your decision on what you make. So
Mhm.
she always been that girl who wants to be validated with all she got going on, inside and out, still looking for validation.
And like you say, the aunties club. Why? And I know in the real life they say it's 6 men to one woman or something like that in Atlanta. And I'm glad that they ain't, they haven't just really touched on what Atlanta really known for. And I we leave it alone.
Yeah.
But it's just like you might as well, cause I mean, this is
They
just getting
showed
gross at
everything
this
else.
point.
They
Yeah.
showed
What
everything
happened to
else.
Lisa and Darren? Lisa and Darren, another powerful storyline. Ozzy say that Ro, Malachi, and Don in LA film, and that's okay. Do a bunch of story, do the storyline, leave with a pause, and come back to it. Don't just throw in junk.
Don't
Make
just
it make sense.
disappear.
Yeah, Anthony and Amber are filming too. I want them to make their bread film, but don't leave us just with anything. And these people we ain't seen before. Oh, look, Nancy. Yeah, I can be, baby. If I was Amber's counselor, it would be a bunch of act right. I'd be like, look, if I was the counselor, I would say, look, welcome Daltons. How y'all doing today? Yeah, y'all don't need to be together. Just sign the paper and go your separate ways. It'll be a quick episode, and then we'll
Yeah.
go on with it. It wouldn't be prolonged because the thing I always say about Anthony and Amber, they would have never got married if he would have known. And all y'all who hate Anthony
I
out
don't
there,
think he would have got it.
he would not have married her under those pretense. He would not have. She lied. That marriage was doomed from the beginning.
Now we talk about Skitland on Keep It Real. If you do you think that if you on your wedding day and the person you getting ready to marry come tell you something like that, you would marry them? No,
Yeah, no, no.
absolutely not.
And think about it too. Amber went back to him. Let's talk about it. And we're not bashing because I know people say we didn't want no bashing. Amber went back
Right is right, wrong
to
is wrong on each side of
she
the fence.
showed up when he put out them divorce papers. He loved Rose so much he was gonna divorce Amber instantly. She went to that house, gave him the paperwork back, and said, "No, you're not gonna divorce me." If the divorce would have happened
Mm,
then, there would be no Kai. There would have been no further cheating. If it would have ended then, you knew you really didn't love him. She just didn't want Rolanda to win. Just like when she took him back after Shayla. She just didn't want Shayla to win. It never had anything to do with loving Anthony. That's why I'm not mad at Anthony actually courting Denisha. Anthony is the type that courts. He courted Rolanda. Shayla tricked him. He courted Amber. He did the gentlemanly thing, which is to court. He wasn't like Mike and Wayne there. Remember when Wayne got the cookie from Amber? That next morning, he was like, yeah, I got to go. Yeah, y'all need to look at the surveillance. He treated
For
her
me,
like that
with
when he
Anthony
got the cookie from her.
on both sides, for me, this is my stance with Anthony and Amber. I want that ink to dry on both sides. I'm gonna call out who wrong and who right. We
Yep.
can't go back to what Anthony did and justify what Amber is doing.
Yeah.
Because I
We
see a
can't.
lot of that on under my channel. Like, oh, but he did this to her. Yeah, we know that. She took him back.
Yep.
She took him
She
back after
pursued
all of that.
him. And she
Pulling
took
his
him
head
back when he
away
wanted the divorce. She kept going.
and that. This is my thing. This is what I wanted for Amber. This is what I wanted for Amber. It didn't happen like that. Okay, we got the drama. I wanted her to hold on to them vows all the way to that ink dry. Because remember, she was doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
Can I keep it? Can I speak freely? I ain't got no cup of speak freely, but I'm gonna speak
Speak
freely.
freely. Speak
Trust and
freely.
believe. Well, I ain't gonna put it. P ain't gonna be out there. P ain't gonna be out there when that ink dry. It's gonna be out there. It's all over Atlanta. It's all over everywhere. You can find it everywhere. It's gonna be there.
Okay, the person who put in there this, I
Why
need to
she
address this. When she said Anthony
couldn't
didn't
hold
want
that
Ro, he wanted her because of her
out?
money.
I don't know. I wish she would have. This could have left the Mary saying,
It had nothing to do with her money. I don't know if you've been watching it the whole time,
say what
Duchess.
now?
She said that Anthony didn't love Ro. He was broke and wanted her money. He was not broke when he met Ro. I'm
Oh
sorry,
no,
sugar.
he came in as a boss. Anthony
Yeah,
came
you
in as a boss.
yeah, you got that confused, sugar.
Rose introduced him
Yeah.
to Wayne. He came in as a boss and had that same house when
Yeah.
when he was dealing with Roe and Wayne at the beginning, commercial properties and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he came in as a
Now
boss.
you were right at the
He was
time he broke
like
up the time that he broke up the wedding. He from that standpoint, when he did break up the wedding, that was because he was broke at that time, but he still had loved Ro from the beginning. Ro was the consistent thing. The only reason him and Ro broke up was because of the fake baby mama.
right.
And then Ro
He's
had went on and Ro kept turning him down. And then he met Amber and he saw a wife in Amber. Amen. So I
let's
think some of y'all
stay
you
right
might have started in the middle or something.
let's stay right there. Okay, he did want Rolanda. He
Hmm.
really courted her. That's true. And she told him, she was singing her song. I just got to be free. I gotta be
I
me.
got to be
She went on
free.
by
Yeah,
her,
she want to be free.
yeah, went on by her way. He wanted to marry.
You breaking up, sugar.
He
So just
saw
stop.
what is
Repeat that.
his character.
Repeat that
What
because you
is it
broke up.
about Anthony's character? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. What is it about Anthony's character that he so longs for love and family? He already
I think
wanted to meet Denisha's son. He want to meet her son like off rip. I'm like, come on now, you moving too fast now. There's something wrong here.
I think he has a soft spot for something that he was missing as a child. Because they alluded once before that his dad was a businessman but not a family man. And so maybe that's
Oh,
something that he misses and then wanting to meet the son is that around that age could have been at the time where his daddy left or where the breakup happened or the mama, I think the mama passed too. So we don't, that could have been a pivotal
yeah, the
time in
mama
his
passed
life.
away.
I'm going to tell you what I think. I don't know if the writers will go here. And if y'all do go here, y'all can, come get Riri. I can work remotely. I think the symbolization could be. I'm gonna say I want to start a segment, y'all. And I talked to Auntie Vaughn about it, say if I were the writer. What I can see in this, where they could go, is the names are the same. Kai. If he does end up with Denisha, he still gets his son Kai in her. If Kai ends up not to be his son, he still gets his Kai.
And it's so
I'm gonna let that.
crazy.
I'm gonna let y'all sit on that.
That's crazy you said that, because then O'Neal brought up something about with this lady and social security number sincerely and calling Angelina a scammer. What is that something to do with Kai? Y'all better stop playing.
Cause she
Y'all
said
better stop playing.
the first thing Angelina said was, "Let me. I better call Shayla."
That's what she said. That's exactly what she said.
But like we be thinking this stuff and we come up with this stuff and then they'll come up with something totally off the wall and we be
They'll
like, what the
flip
hell?
it. Yeah, they'll flip it. They'll flip it.
But we don't care, y'all. Say if y'all take some of the ideas from any of the commentators, we don't care. We just want to make sense. We won't take credit for it. We ain't gonna sue nobody. We want something interesting.
Yeah, we don't
And the
mind.
country
We
want
don't talk
if
about
they
it.
if they want to make it like the old school skits. My mama watched General Hospital every day. I mean, every day she watches Sunny Now. For over 30, I think it's about as old as I am. She watched
It
Sunny Now,
is.
General Hospital.
How old is Miss
But you
Bobo?
know why they watch it? Because they give some type of resolution at some point. They give some type of twist. She not watching it because it's all over the place. The Sunny storyline has remained the same, but he evolves over the years. You know what I'm saying? It's some type of
Yeah,
evolution, and then they'll
yeah,
do a new plot twist, and then they'll
yeah,
do the
yeah,
evolution, and then it's a new plot twist. Luke and
yeah.
Laura from General Hospital, they were
Oh
a
Lord,
love story.
big.
Then they went undercover, and then they was FBI, and then they
Yeah,
came back something else. But their storyline was consistent. They went all over the place.
yeah. You know what I got, Suzette? I see you say you still Team Dalton, and I have said this numerous of times. I don't think it's going to be a divorce, y'all. Meet me in the comments. Meet me in the chat. I do not believe there's going to be a divorce. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I don't
I
think
think
so.
there will be. I think there will be a divorce. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up though. The one thing about these storylines, and I hope they don't try it, you just can't put anybody in the lead role. Like the Bethany skits. I kind of brought this up on Ayana.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying like, oh, well, Shara can hold that storyline or Lynette. No, they can't. There's only one Bethany.
Nah. Mm-mm.
They cannot. Lynette, no shade to her as an actress, whatever. She cannot hold that antagonist role. We will get tired. We'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, I ain't watching no more.
Right.
Bethany has so many levels as an actress, her acting skills. She can play crazy. She can play arrogant. She can be Karen. She can be drunk Bethany. She has too many levels to her. When you're one show pony, we haven't seen different really layers of Shira or Lynette to be able to hold that storyline.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They
I'm just
very
saying.
mono. They very mono. You get one thing from them. Shara is always screaming and yelling to me. Always screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
And Lynette
And you
seems
got to
like she
do
like sarcastic or angry. So no, we don't get
yeah.
levels from them.
It's one. It's a one show pony.
Yeah.
Even with
That's
even with
all.
Shayla, I gave Shayla her props when Anthony went back to Amber, and I'll never forget it. That's when I respected her as an actress. And Shayla stood on that refrigerator and didn't say nothing, but all you seen was her emotion in her face. That's acting.
Mm-hmm.
That's acting. Everybody can't do it. And like when they had the whole when Shayla was missing that week, and they had Delicia doing different storylines, it didn't hit the same. I'm sorry, it didn't. No shade to her, but it didn't hit the same. We were like, "Where's Shayla?"
Exactly. And a good actor or a good actor, when you know they good, they get an emotion out of you. Not just the
Mm-hmm.
emotion, you they get the emotion out of you. If they can make you angry like we need, if they can make you feel empathy and sympathy, if they can make you sad, if they can bring up an old memory and make you relate, you got a good actor. Even
Come
though
on.
we be going in, we go in because the actor has done their job. They have made us feel something. That's what they're supposed to do. They
That's
literally
it.
supposed to take us on a
That's
roller
it.
coaster ride.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we get mad. Dominique, Dominique acts her ass off.
Yeah, Dominique do. She
Dominique,
do.
Dominique gonna make you feel what. Even when she did the the role play the other day, hell, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like this. Who she gonna play next? You know.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking in my mind, she could be a cheerleader. She could be a.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see what she happen next, even though we don't necessarily want to see that, but we know that she can take us in different places.
Yeah. Yeah. Amber is good too, Tina. When she found out about that was she did good. When she went through that thing with Anthony catching Anthony and Shayla, I cried with that girl.
Oh, I
I
cried.
mean,
No,
she
when she was in
now
that
she didn't do
kitchen,
all her makeup. She went raw. She went
baby,
raw. She
baby,
was
when
good.
Amber showed them freckles, oh, she finna act a fool.
Yeah.
When
And
when
she
we
don't
see them
do nothing to
freckles,
her hair. She don't do
baby,
nothing to her hair. Listen,
baby, we finna see some good acting.
we finna see some good stuff.
Sonny
Oh,
made me
so
cry at this emotion. Kissed her hand, was sexy to me. Yep, she was gonna give him
she
that
was
yes,
kind of
ma'am.
feeling him now. Looked like she was feeling her husband. What you think, Miss Suzette? Looked like your niece and nephew was trying to start something. That's why I said, "Come on, noise makers, let's get out of here," because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute, I missed
Amber.
that, Suzette. What did you say about Denisha's son, father? What you say about that? I don't miss the comment. They
I think
going so.
where I can believe. Okay, let's say the divorce goes through. Anthony and Denisha get together. What Suzanne's saying, of course they're gonna bring that father because it can't go smoothly. So of
Oh yeah.
course the father possibly gonna come back into play. That'll be a
Hmm.
new character coming in. That'll be a new character.
Because Denisha, so we knew Denisha came in as like on some get money out of dudes,
Yeah,
but she never gave herself freely, and we've seen. I like her character how it has evolved.
I do too.
Amen.
I do, and that's
Oh,
why I was. Go ahead. No, go ahead, because I know you'll lose your thought. Go.
yeah, look, my family know me, y'all. So like when we interrupt each other, whatever, and they tell me to go on, it's because they know that I literally have ADHD and I forget my thought. So never think that it's coming from a place of interrupting or
Mm-mm,
rudeness or anything like
mm-mm.
that. They Auntie Vaughn,
That's what we talking about.
Deontay, O'Neal don't know me as much on that level, but they know that yeah, they'll
Yeah,
stop me in a minute and be like, let her finish because she gonna forget.
yeah, yeah.
And I think I just forgot. But no, but Dominique, do you think that the final blow of straw that's gonna break the camel back or whatever is when he find out that Dominique lied to him again about Jocelyn and Ty.
Who you say for Mike?
Yeah, when he found out Dominique done lied to him again.
Because he did ask her a direct question today about that, and he said, "Be honest. I know that's your girl, but be honest." Yeah, I think him and Ralph, there's going to be some repercussions behind that.
And I think when it come out, either Dom go drag. I think that if it come out,
Awesome.
Jocelyn go drag Dom into it and be like, "You knew the whole time. If I ain't happy, you ain't gonna be happy." Like Rafa
Right.
said, everybody go have a bad day.
That's what he said. That's what
Everybody
he
go have a bad day.
Woo-wee. Boy, I can't wait for that to come out, y'all. I like slow cooking, but I love some fast food every now and again. I can't wait for that to come out, y'all. I can't wait.
Everybody
Enough is
go have a
enough.
bad day. But I think he gonna end up with the tenant. Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all again. If I were the writer, so if I were the writer, and I told Auntie Vaughn this already. If I were the writer, I would let the wedding between Dom and Ralphie continue. She's in the background. She's getting dressed, meaning Jocelyn, for the wedding.
Okay,
But the
okay.
wedding is going on. She has on a beautiful veil. She
Mm.
come down the aisle. Ralphie is at the end of it. He's happy. He's excited. And when they lift up the veil, it's the tenant.
Ooh
What y'all
wee.
think about that plot twist?
What y'all
What y'all
think
think?
about
What y'all think?
with Ralphie? Let me see. Now that would be number one. That'd be a good plot twist. Now that's what you call a plot twist. Ain't no
And
little
that
being around the corner. That's a
and
plot
that
twist.
and that would mean that Ralphie knows about it, finds out about it, but instead of getting the revenge that the fans think he's gonna get or she's gonna get is that he married a person who he has the most connection with. Yeah, y'all tell me that. I'm trying to get on the writing staff. They let me on there.
Listen, because do you think, talking about the tenant, that the move Jocelyn made by bringing her in the house to cook for Ralphie and
To
do all
tempt
the
him.
house, yeah,
To tempt
exactly,
him so that he
yeah,
would cheat, so they'll be even. I thought about
yeah,
that too.
exactly. And they
Yeah.
building, they already got that little banter between them, and they look like
Hmm.
they get closer. He came home today. She was chilling on the couch. She supposed to be cleaning up. She was
But
chilling. He said, "Oh,
I would love that for her. And then she in the back, she getting ready, but some kind of way she's being stalled. But the
that would
wedding is
be,
going on.
listen, them
Or the
numbers
wedding
would."
going on, or the wedding going on at a whole different location.
Mm, what they saying in the comments?
Yeah, I be thinking like Ronda Rhymes over here.
Shirley, you say you
Thunder
don't look at
Rhymes.
Ralphie and his tenant. Yay
You
want
don't?
Ralphie's cousin. She living
No,
out
not the
there.
cousin. She too young. She kind of yeah, she kind of special. No, Ralphie and the tenant. She checks all the boxes for him. She beautiful. She like the movies. They introduced that. She can cook. He
She a
want a woman who cook.
homebody. She's
And
domestic.
we know she's already into him.
Right.
Why not give some of these male characters somebody who's actually into them, actually love them? That's why I'm not mad at the Denisha and Anthony thing. Just like everybody screaming, Amber deserves happiness, so does Anthony. Anthony been wronged over and over in these skits. I'm talking about from the beginning. I'm 3 years ago. I'm not people who just start watching now. He was in love with Ro. He wanted something with Ro. The stripper girl came in and lied and put a baby on him. Ro left him. He fell in love with Amber. Amber cheated
And
on
that,
him throughout the whole time. He wasn't into Shayla. He didn't look at Shayla. Shayla seduced S.A. him. Once he
facts.
got the yes ma'am, and we know the yes ma'am is mammon based on the
Mm,
mom. So
that's
once he
what it
got the
is.
yes ma'am, and then when he found out what Amber did, y'all think he wasn't gonna keep cheating? Y'all acting unrealistic in these comments. Y'all putting it all on Anthony, but babe, we gotta call a spade a spade. Let's go to the comments here.
Let's go to the comments. They rolling. The comments are
I wonder
rolling.
what's they going so fast, y'all. We can't get them all. We got them on the
Yeah,
screen
they
though,
can.
for y'all to look at.
They
If
can.
y'all don't see them all. Watch out what you say about Amber Review. They're going to say you bashing her. No, it ain't bashing. It's like what it is. It is what it is.
Say what now?
Somebody don't say too much about
No,
Amber because
no.
it's
We
bashing.
can't be biased when we looking at stuff. We can't
Mm-mm.
be when it comes to that. Amber, and I'm gonna agree, Amber deserves happiness. Get out this marriage and let it go. Like
Yep.
hold out for
Yep.
the marriage. I mean, if Dave was any type of man,
Come
Mr.
on.
Godly man, he would have told Amber, handle your business. I will be here waiting for you.
Yep.
Just like Denisha told Anthony, go back to your wife. You married her for a reason, and
Mm-hmm.
told him we could be friends. Now something may develop because she is feeling him a little bit. She like the attention of that caliber of man. You understand what I'm
Auntie
saying?
Vaughn, tell them about
Yeah.
your ring theory. Your ring thing that you was telling me offline.
Oh, do you remember? Y'all saw the episode where Anthony was sizing her up. I think that was the title of it. Anthony sizes up, a woman or whatever. And he asked her different sizes and stuff like that. And Denisha ring size, she said it's a 7. And I was like, that's Amber ring size. Amber ring size is a 7. Because I remember when he went to buy Amber ring from his friend, the jeweler, she asked him, and he said size 7. I wonder if he gonna give Denisha, if it go that far, Amber's ring. And it just may, y'all. It just may.
It may.
It just may now. Because I'm gonna tell you why I feel like
They
Denisha may
said it
not.
for a reason.
Denisha wants to do the right thing, but her feelings, she is feeling Anthony because she's never had that caliber of a man pay her any attention. One
Yep.
that's not in the streets. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He's not in the streets. He's not no,
Come on.
that kind of dude. And she fits the part now when you look at her. And I
Come on.
think in her spirit, she feels like, why I'm around all these women, but it's my time now. She
Yeah.
round Tamara who had Wayne. She's now in, they being grouped in friends. She's in friendship groups now. That's not Momo.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Melissa.
Low vibrational.
In a different caliber of women who deal with different caliber of men, or
Yeah.
what she probably thought in her mind, I can never get a man like that. As beautiful as I am, I always get the street dude.
Yep.
But now she got a man of Anthony's caliber paying her some attention.
And y'all
That
can't
she,
say Denisha put out either, because even with the Kara situation, she told him, "Don't play with me." She was like, "Don't, I'm not just gonna be sleeping over your house and all this type of stuff." So
right.
she was about business, and she came in like, "If you go get something out of it, get your bread with it." So ain't nothing wrong with that. But she elevated over time, and that's what we want women to do. We want you to think differently, even if it hurt. Been the same situation, but say, "Hold on."
Nancy a trip.
That triggered me.
Nancy
That triggered
say,
Auntie.
my
That triggered
mind
Auntie.
telling me no, but my body is saying yes. Money Law say she's speaking right now. What she saying, Money Law? What she saying? What she saying?
Yeah, give us and y'all getting the
Nancy is the
updates.
best.
Y'all can give us the updates while we online here. We don't mind. There ain't no spoilers. Y'all just give us the update because we on here with
Yeah,
y'all.
me and Riri can handle it. We can handle
Yeah,
that.
we can handle it.
We still gonna give
Denisha
our honest
definitely like each
review.
other. Could be interesting. But y'all know what I said too though, y'all. Denisha is a combination of Amber, the ambition part of Amber, the I want to build a business. She's teachable, coachable, where Amber may not necessarily be when it comes to Anthony. She's teachable, coachable, but she also got a little Shayla mixed in her. So this would be his
Mhm.
combination
Yeah,
woman.
both of them.
Somebody he
Both.
can help and mold, but also on the way to somewhere with a little bit of spice. And I guarantee y'all, all y'all Amberites out there, if she find out he's seriously courting Denisha, they ain't had no sex or nothing, and he pamper her and stuff, which he's allowed to do because what Amber say, she's allowed to do it. She able to leave and spend the night freely.
Yep.
Amen. When she find out about Denisha, she gonna be in her feelings. Cause Denisha ain't Piari. She ain't Shayla. She the one and not the two.
That's right. I believe so.
Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Y'all messing with Tamara Angela say, who gets 30,000 a month and unable to secure? I think she playing games, Angela. I think Tamara playing games because she knows she could get her a spot. She could have went
Yeah.
over there with her daddy. Her daddy got a big old house. Mom ain't even over there no more. She trying to play it out for Wayne to come back and get her. That's all. Let me tell y'all something about Tamara. She uses
She
her
get on my
sweet
nerve.
innocence to get
I'm
what she
sick of
wants. She
her.
played the girly, the damsel in distress. She did it with D. She
I'm
wanted
sick
to
of her.
get D out the streets so bad. But when she needed that money, she know where D was getting it from the streets.
But
They
y'all got
play Tamara low, but Tamara, hmm, honey pot,
but
they
y'all
don't call her honey pot for nothing.
but y'all gotta think about this too, y'all. These people in the skits be some of the richest, brokest people I know.
That's
I'm like,
true.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I've been through some things. I had to come back home to mom. I just keeps it 100. I ain't gonna lie about my situation. I came back home. I'm like, you give me 30,000. I ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I be gone. Amen. 30,000 a month. You can't find nothing for 30,000 a month.
Mm,
You can pay
yes,
up your rent in a nice, let's say $3,000. You can pay 10 months up with thirty
exactly.
thousand
Almost
dollars.
a whole year.
$3,000 little condo situation.
And
Atlanta
she
and the
still,
South is not as expensive as New York and California.
and it's just her.
So
All she needs is a little one bedroom. She can do a
one bed
studio.
efficiency. And you go
Mm,
move in with somebody. When you move in with other people, you gotta be They rules, you can't be messed and stuff like that. I be in a situation every day, and I'm 49.
And
Amen.
listen,
And you
and
got $30,000 a month.
Shay already told her she finna be the in-house babysitter. Say you gonna have to babysit Kai sometime. Shannon already set that up. She was glad for her to move
Yeah,
in. She couldn't do it with Zachary because Zachary ain't gonna be babysitting no every day for you.
Chicago be
That's why
so Chicago be just as confused as us country Wayne commentators and subscribers. We ain't gonna know what he ain't gonna know who his mama is. He gonna be
listen.
calling
You
all
gonna
them
be
mama.
a phone call. Kai finna really
Yeah,
be calling Miss Wee Wee all the
yeah, he gonna
time.
be. Yeah, watch, y'all gonna be shocked one day. He gonna be right there, wee wee, and y'all gonna be like, damn, he calling her for real. I'm telling you,
Okay,
tell you what I
Auntie
know.
Wee.
Auntie Wee Wee, they gonna be like, who is Auntie Wee Wee?
Do y'all think Tamara and Wayne gonna get back together?
Mm.
She just waiting for him to call. That's why she didn't get that call back. She have to still stay connected to this man.
And like even with the
Who gives?
Dan character, don't even leave the Dan character alone if y'all ain't finna let him do something drastic. It needs to be something drastic
Yeah,
that happened with Dan. It gotta be
yeah,
tragic. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we need something big to happen other than him just be crazy. Or put him with Genesis. They crossing everybody
yeah.
else up. You know what another
I
cross?
say the same thing. See, I say the
If I
same thing.
if I was the writer, if I was the writer, while y'all crossing stuff up, they need to make Bethany and Libby be related. That would be a hell of a storyline. Them to
And
think
listen,
about it, y'all. If they were sisters, they find out they stepsisters or whatever. Can you imagine both of them arguing with each other? Magic. Magic.
had the same color hair. I always look at it. I say they had the exact same color. That they
Magic.
could
That would be a
be.
magic storyline.
They could
Cause
be
both of them
related.
gaslight and all that, that would be beautiful.
They literally match. They totally match. I mean, with their demeanor and stuff, they really do. They play that victim role. They play that. Ooh, that it'd be irritating. Gaslight, emasculate. Both of
That'll
them
be
like black men.
that'll
Future.
be that'll be wonderful. But I like what the other person said. They said Bethany and but we're all preparing based on what's been put out in the media for Bethany to leave. So I wonder if that's really gonna happen.
Yeah, because that was like about some months ago, and she still ain't gone nowhere.
And based on the way the script's going, it's going somewhere. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
is. It is. It's
God
just
has
I
a
think they're
plan.
trying to figure out where Larry is gonna land. But this is my thing with Skitland too. Why does anybody going through a breakup, divorce, whatever, why they have to land on or under somebody? Why they can't just show a
Heal.
strong character? That's what I wanted for Amber. Strong on her own. Them sweet potato pies go commercial. You know what I'm saying? That she really blow up, and show I don't need your money, Atlanta. I got
Exactly.
it within me and come
Hmm.
out clean. Now and then when you want to mess with this man, I'm telling you that kind of stuff it's gonna be there. It ain't going nowhere. It's been here since the beginning of time.
And
Men ain't
Amber
going.
is a strong enough character to be able to do that.
I wish they would have made her character that going through this, because you know how you can go through something in life, you can get beat down, tore down, where you have no choice but to get strong. And if you want to survive, you have
Living it
to.
down.
So that would have built her up. You get it. You wake up one day and say, "I'm not crying no more. I'm not feeling sad no more. I'm not gonna be depressed no more. I'm finna get up, take a bath, go put my beat on my face, and I'm finna get it. I'm finna hit the ground running." And that's what I wanted for Amber's character. Like
Amen.
turn it around, make the characters evolve. Don't take them backwards.
Yep.
She came in as a 3 or 4. Now let's be real.
She did.
Let's have these
Did.
characters progress and go
Did.
somewhere and grow, especially a woman.
Yeah.
I want to see the sister win, man.
Come on, somebody. Preach, sister. Okay, CC
What
Five
Mr.
Lust,
Williams?
got focus on
Who you got?
herself. I wanted that for Amber too. Me too. Okay, we wanted
Yeah,
the woman. Me too movement.
yeah, yeah.
I said that Miss Moses
And
would
it's
be
like,
Libby's
why
little
she
house.
had to land on a man?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't think any of them, based on interviews and stuff that I've seen, I don't think that any of them 100% write their own skits. They may write parts of their own skits or produce their own skits. But I think, to me, on the outside looking in, there's too many hands in the pot because you can see the inconsistency. There's too much inconsistency with the direction of the characters. And as somebody said earlier in the skits, it's a difference between when Wayne is not on tour or Wayne not producing a movie or something, doing other projects versus when he's in the skits. When he's in the skit, it's
Right.
like the skits go a different direction than when he's not in the skits, if that makes sense.
Oh, Tina, I liked Amber. I love the short hair Amber. The shortcut Amber, I loved her.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really did. I love shortcut Amber. Detroit Amber. I did
yeah.
too. Yeah, she was always a fan favorite. She really was.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm telling y'all, when Amber, yeah, all y'all Amberites, when she find out about Denisha, or if Denisha entertains Anthony, you gonna see a new sheriff in town. And it's just like Shayla said, y'all hate Shayla, but Shayla say some real stuff. Shayla said, "You're a wife when you want to be a wife. You want to be the
Mhm.
wife when
She
it
told her right.
benefits you."
Exactly. She told her right. She
And I
told
didn't
her
do
right.
commentary on that particular episode, but I want to talk about it really quickly, which is, what did Shayla say that was wrong? How you gonna be in the baby mama house talking to your lawyer loud and then expect her not to respond? That was stupid. You did that to try to. She's doing a lot of cocky stuff, and I think it's all gonna blow up in her face.
And that's why I said Amber gonna take another L, y'all. Y'all may not like it.
She gonna take it.
Behind this, she gonna take another L. I'm telling you, she really is. Because this is the thing, we can't expect, and we already talk about how the storylines bleed and how they regurgitate and repeat. We can't expect, because you see how Anthony acted. You saw how Amber acted when she found out about Anthony and Shayla, and you
Mm-hmm.
see how Anthony acting because Anthony, everybody, well, Anthony know Amber got somebody out there. He just don't know who.
He do.
That man know, but he's not acting like her, being passive, being quiet. He a man. He being aggressive. He really
Yep.
playing his role for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you ain't gonna
I
be
just
coming
hope
in
he
there,
don't. When he said
huh?
he, I didn't like when he said though he would go cry. I was like, boy, do more than cry. I want. I think if he
No,
would have
he.
said something ignorant, like I'm gonna tear some stuff up, she would have been turned on.
She would have been scared. That would have scared her. But I think he scared to move that way because any other, like, somebody would have been like, listen, like Rafi, everybody gonna have a bad day. Everybody gonna have a bad day. So he
Yep.
moving different when it come to Amber like that because he's a man.
Yep.
So that's why I don't think it's gonna be like how Amber took him back and reconciled and stuff like that. Amber, if this come out before the ink is dry on this divorce, mark my words, y'all. This Amber gonna take a L, and I ain't talking
Yep.
about money. It's gonna be messed up. I'm telling you.
Yep.
I ain't even
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about the
telling
money.
y'all, all y'all Amberites, I'm calling out Nancy, who love Dave. Dave said enough for me when he told Melissa, I'm being strategic. That's all I need to hear. What are you being strategic about? If your feelings are natural and they emotional and it's about love, what are you being strategic about? Strategic mean I'm playing the cards, I'm playing chess,
Yeah,
not checkers, if they love to
yeah.
say.
Like he said, he like basically telling Melissa, be quiet. You know how I handle this, and you have seen it before. That's what I took from it. Like you've seen this before, so just chill. You know I got this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that came on with Baby David, the divorce will be canceled. Now she want Big Dave now. I don't know if Baby Dave, if she want Big Dave.
Came home with baby David. Oh yeah,
And
she
this
ain't
was
got time to babysit no more. You see, she don't even be around God anymore. She ain't got
no.
time to babysit no more, and she don't want no baby no more now.
I've been having
Nah,
macaroni ever since Dave came. Kai got macaroni cups. That's all he
that's
eat now.
it.
My big baby. I gotta get my
Crackers
baby.
and macaroni, crackers and macaroni and applesauce.
We
That's
saying
it.
Amber deserves to win too, but is Amber winning with another man or is Amber winning being alone? I think, and we all hate. I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
what's the win?
We all
What?
hate to be alone as a
I'm
woman.
sorry.
I'm speaking for myself now. I'm sorry, Devon, because I got triggered.
No, 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 no. Go ahead.
I'm speaking for myself now. As a woman, you hate to be alone in your healing process. But if you know a situation may potentially hurt you in the future, you got to be honest with yourself and say what you will and will not tolerate, and be honest with yourself. Because you might get that pleasure right now. Amen. You might be able to, have relations freely. You might be able to reach out and get touched. But then, is it worth you crying down the line because you knew that you went into it the wrong way, or you knew this person wasn't dedicated to you only? She
Right.
going into this knowing that she don't know too much about this man. She don't know nothing about him, but she already done gave up her body. So at this point, either way it goes, she go get hurt. And
Yeah,
sometimes
Tina.
you have to be alone and rebuke your flesh
Yeah,
to get
you
what
have
you
to.
want, even though you want it. I'm gonna let you go.
Tina saying not suffering. Tina, I don't think Amber will ever get hit like she got hit from her husband and best friend having an affair and having a baby. I don't think it's going to be that kind of L, but it's going to be an L that may not take her down the way she was with the Anthony and Shayla situation, but it's going to be an L to where she's going to maybe go sit down somewhere for a minute and get to know herself. That's the kind of L I'm talking about. I don't mean that. Listen, you bringing a lot of baggage with you, because when she's still in something, went over there to Dave, and all when Dave was first introduced to us, all Amber did was talk about her problems with her husband. He
That's
sat
all
back
she
and
did.
listened. So now
Hmm.
I gave him the whole game book, the whole plan on how I need to treat you, what not to do. You know, I mean, it's player 101, 101.
Yep.
Sit back and
Yep.
listen to it.
And we
What
all
is
do
the
it by mistake. I've done it
we
before.
do,
It's
because
natural
we've
when you
been
get, yeah, when you get to know each other. You may be telling the man what you've been through because you're thinking in your mind, I'm telling him what not to do to me. But you also telling him the minimum requirement of what needs to be done to get you. He bought her that cupcake, that cinnamon roll. He told
yeah,
her, I would like to go spoil you. But by the time he got to that point, he already knew she was going to say no. Trust me, he already knew she was going to say no to the shopping spree because she didn't want to look like a gold digger. The only thing Dave done gave her is a cinnamon roll. How many times she done told him the divorce might be costly? She wanted at least the
yeah.
50%. She asked him for a discount. Remember on his services? She asked him for a discount. Since he been getting the cookie, we ain't seen no episode where he said, instead of shopping spree, you know what? I'm gonna give you my services for free. We ain't
Not
heard him
one
say
time,
that. We ain't
not
heard him
one time.
say, you know what, if you get divorced, if you don't get the 50%, I got you. We ain't heard that. So where y'all in this Dave land thinking that's her happiness? And he the
Okay,
answer.
Suzette asks Auntie Vaughn, why do you believe there may not be a divorce? Because it's being prolonged too. It's it's just how it's being played out. It's being prolonged unnecessarily. And I understand Anthony's stance. He trying to stand on getting the money, keeping his money, Amber trying to get the money, but they playing it out. They don't need to slow cook that. Because we done been here before with them. We have been here before with them. She filed for a divorce before. They didn't get the divorce. They dropped it. I think they actually going to play that again some kind of way. Now, I may be wrong. I stand to be corrected. I just feel that way. It's like, for what reason? I don't know if they're waiting for other events to come about. Maybe Shayla and Delicia and the Iman thing being exposed, and see how that plays into the divorce, and Anthony maybe running to Shayla's rescue because she gonna be so down in the dumps. I don't know. I don't know
See,
if they trying to play it where, if this theory with Angelina and Sincerely with the DNA, that's not really. I'm not sure. That's just my left-handed brain thinking, Miss Suzette. I could be wrong. I'm just feeling it may not be. I don't know. And then they may surprise me. And trust me, I have on my party divorce clothes. I do, I
now,
did, I'm done. That's party.
I have said my theory was they will get the divorce, but they go get remarried. That happens a lot in the black community, and we don't talk about that. They could get the divorce and get remarried again. Bring back cousin K to support Amber,
That too.
especially. Yep,
I'm not
they could
even
bring back
missing
K.
that.
Tina says, seems like Amber always getting hit with karma. She always making new situations. This is a whole new situation. Now, this is a new karma situation. I mean, she could have left that alone.
She created this
They,
one for herself, not the one with
yeah,
Anthony and Shay, but she created this one.
yeah, more. That's what I'm saying. Angela, she said she was working out. What you giving me a cinnamon roll for? Okay. It's a chance Anthony and Denisha won't cross the line. The woman determined when it's time to ask. Yep. Amber just choose to fast up. I want to let them, I pray and I hope, and we know this just skits, but I hope for the sake of the storyline that they do let Denisha stand up and be a woman and not cross the line with Anthony. No matter
I
what
hope
he
so.
gives
I
her,
hope so.
no matter what he does, let's see one woman stand up, and
Right.
will y'all think
Right.
differently about Anthony if he don't cross the line with her? Or y'all still go hate him and he's such a terrible man? Because I'm gonna say I'm partial now, y'all, because he mentioned he was a counselor. Counselors are hopeless romantics. We are hopeless romantics, and the counsel men are even stronger. We like to court, we like to nurture, we like to love, we like the idea of being in love. So I think even when he wanted to stay with Shayla, he wanted his family. He wanted the family structure, not necessarily to hurt Amber. We hopeless romantics, and I just say that. Suzette Denisha is a distraction. Thank you, Auntie Vaughn. Amber always stupid. I would rather Amber to be alone. Yes, alone. Yes, please be alone. I think Amber and Amber would.
Me too. Me
Yes.
too, Tina. That was my thing from day one. Day one. I wanted her to come out as a strong woman, standing on her own, not needing a man right now. I'm not saying don't get one. I'm just saying build on your own and show when you enter that it won't be this thing again like what you left. You're supposed to come out better. Don't repeat the
And
same
Amber
cycle.
is a female character that can do that. Amber's character can do that. I mean, why have her as your main leading actress in Skitlana just to drag her through the mud again? It doesn't make sense. Whether she's
Yeah,
writing the
that
scripts
makes no
herself
sense.
or Wayne writing the scripts. If she writing the scripts herself and she making herself look bad purposely, you don't have to, sweetie. You are a good actress. You evoke. She
Exactly.
had me for she had me forgiving folks I never would have forgave. I never forget it. When she was in the kitchen with her sister Amanda and she cried. And she said, I forgive her. And she did it for my good. I cried so hard. And that was the moment I
Yeah.
forgave somebody that I
Yeah,
didn't
that
think that
made
I
me
would
cry.
forgive. You know,
That made
and,
me
and,
cry.
and that's, and like you said earlier, Vaughn, that's powerful acting when you can make somebody in real life do something that they didn't think
Yep.
they want to do. And that was my moment. That was my moment of redemption with that particular person. When she said, if you can
Mm.
forgive somebody who
Yep.
had your best friend, what am I holding on to a grudge for?
Come on now.
This
Come on now.
Okay, yeah, we done talked about everything but what we planned on talking about. So
Okay.
just as a
We
recap,
have to roll with the punches. We have to roll with the chat.
yep. So Sonya, so it's been a bunch of podcasts and stuff out there to say that, but he does write her scripts. But I think she does have power over her own scripts. She does kind of write her own stuff. They've said that on different platforms too. So I think it's a mixture. Because if you notice, like on
Yeah,
Facebook, some of them may
he
say
writes stuff.
hashtag
He
Amber
writes stuff.
Tide.
She writes stuff.
Sometimes they say hashtag relationships or love. So I think when they do the hashtag, they name that person producer. I don't know, but just assuming. Okay, y'all. So I don't know how many skits we done missed during this live. I don't know if y'all been keeping up or
What we
not.
didn't talk about, put in the chat, y'all. Which skit we didn't cover that we kind of that they're kind of out there now. We talked about Jocelyn Raffy. We talked about the Daltons, of course, Shayla. We kind of touched everything. I think even Dalen. We touched Dalen.
I like this. Angela said we talking about instead of the month of May recap, we hoping we doing the hope and faith June. That's what this turned into. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, cause
When y'all
really,
want us to bring the hope and faith.
baby, May was a whole mess of confusion. It was a whole mess of confusion. I agree with that. So what skits have dropped since we've been on this live? Does anybody know? I know Angela be keeping
May
up to
was
date
a
with it.
month to remember in Skitney.
Yeah, they were doing too much in May. Whatever y'all did when y'all come back from vacation from Miami, just take a minute to think. Don't throw too much at us.
Please and
Dalen, don't add no more to the Dalen storyline. It's too much
please
going
and
on.
thank you. She done already been pregnant twice, I think. And I don't know. Miss
Please don't.
Shirley, Phil and Mama Brenda, Phil is what actually really bought me when Wayne started doing the skits. He was hilarious. That when he had the Latotsi and Ashley, that storyline and all of that Phil and them had me in a chokehold. They kind of fell off to me a little bit. I'm not too much over there as much.
Okay.
Latot,
I mean, she said, hold on, wait a minute. Don't lie, Tasha. And then that's another regurgitated was Kendrick and Don. Did we have to do that?
yeah,
Was that necessary,
no,
writers?
and not at all,
That was
not at
necessary.
all.
So we done miss Bethany is still arguing with Larry since we before we got on the live. They still arguing.
That's a shame.
Surprise, surprise. And
Surprise,
another one.
surprise, surprise.
We can add so much to another one. Another pregnancy, another friend sleep with a friend, and another argument from we go add them to it. Another argument with Bethany. And another one. Okay, Bethany arguing. And let's
And
say
another one.
see more
Yeah,
of Mama
that's my favorite. Yeah.
Natasha told Charles she need more space. I don't want to see no more skits talking about his DDL. I don't want to see no more women that he meeting randomly down the street and they looking at the DDL. Let that man use that DDL so we can get move on. I mean, I'm sick
Let
of
it
the
fall
DDL
off.
skits.
Just want to dip it everywhere. Let it
Yeah,
fall off.
tell him to come on to
Now,
Dallas. Look, tell him to come on to Dallas. We'll do a quick skit and send him back to Atlanta. I'm just saying.
let's
Yeah,
do some bring some comedy back in.
Brooke and Isaiah about to visit a hotel. Lord, she will end up pregnant. Whereas Natasha did, we don't care. Skip. Glad Brooke was not pregnant. She about to be. Aunties like the same man. We sick of that. No more people liking the same man. No more DDLs in the
Mm-mm.
show. We established that.
No more. No more.
Kimberly, I think Kendrick probably did something to Don. You mean like birthday party? Did something? Girl, you got to give us
I
more of
haven't
that.
seen her. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that because he tried to be extra with Natasha too.
Vaughn, they saying you talking about
Don,
let him fall off. Well, say just let
yeah,
it
let it
fall off.
fall off. Send some. Let's get some comedy back in.
Yeah, I think Glow got a story. I think something happened to Glow. Look, I be thinking something done happened to everybody. I think something had to happen to Glow. But I'm sick of her. If nothing ain't happened,
Glow
she
is
just still her.
alter ego. Glow is really Mike's alter ego. I call
Yeah.
her drop it low glow.
Drop it low, Glow.
Drop it low
Okay,
glow.
y'all. We gonna wrap up. Y'all
That,
ain't got nothing else. Y'all got anything else to say? He wanna use that DD. I'm ready for him to use it. We don't need no more him walking down the street and people looking at it and all that. We don't want to see that no more. We don't want
it
to see it
done
no more.
it ran Row off.
Use it.
Row had to get out of town.
Now here you go, Auntie Vaughn. Use it or lose it. Okay?
Okay, there you go. Use it or lose it. That's right.
Yeah. And what man, y'all, think about it. What man gonna have a new DDL and he ain't used it on somebody, even if it's a stranger? He just sitting on the. He went and got all that done to his PowerPoint, and he ain't using it with nobody. That don't even
That's
make sense.
crazy. And I wonder
I
what
mean,
made them write like that. They couldn't do nothing else with y'all. Wait a minute. I thought I heard somebody, was it Natasha, asked him why he moved back in with Leilani. Are they bringing her back to the skit?
Oh, please don't. Please don't. She yelled. All she
I
did was
think I
yell.
saw something where it said he moved back in with Leilani.
That was
Mm-hmm.
another one. Every episode, she was hollering. Yeah, go. But he might as well use the DDL with somebody. But all she did was holler.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's
So
it. That's all.
I'm gonna wrap up with saying, dear Country Wayne, we just want more from the actors and actresses. We hooked. We got an addiction at this point.
You got it.
If we don't see a skit in the slots they supposed to be in, we tripping. We triggered. We going through withdrawals. We started swiping between Facebook and we doing like this. We swiping and swiping and swiping to see if
TikTok,
something we
Facebook.
we refreshing the phone. We taking unnecessary breaks at work. We're using company surveillance to watch the skits. People done got to let go because of this. Amen. People wrecking out on the
Ooh,
freeway. That woman told me, she said, I would just go down the freeway, just swipe. Down the freeway, just swiping. You got people out there doing dangerous things. We just want to see more. We're tired of the same. You got too much. You're paying them. Whoever you paying them for something different. We don't need to see the same storyline with a different group of people. It's too much
mm-hmm.
good acting talent. You got talent. Let's give the people a different storyline, something different. We shouldn't
Please and
already
thank you.
we shouldn't already know when two friends come to the skit that one of them go sleep with the boyfriend. We should know that. That's the whole thing about drama is the twist and the turns, and that's what makes Shonda Rhimes a genius. We never knew what we was gonna get with Scandal.
With a comedy, some comedy.
Bridgerton. We didn't know.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. You are number one moderator, girl. You are the bomb.com when it comes to
You are the
moderating.
bomb.
You are
You
it.
are the truth, girl. I gotta get you a t-shirt or something. Girl, you good.
Yeah.
Angela's good. Okay, we wrapping up. Uncle Doodoo and Melissa
I've
Hollywood.
been said Angela won't give up her address. I've been wanting to Nancy, you're right.
Okay. So yo, we got the Auntie
A
Ron,
whole
thank you.
family disappeared.
Yeah, a whole and then we didn't get no answer to it. Then two of them came back and left again. I'm like, do you not have contracts with these folks? What's going
Whole
on?
family disappeared.
Disappeared in the thin air. Ro, one of the originators, we don't know where Ro is. We don't know if Ro
Sad.
done got back,
Sad.
if Ro done got back on that stuff or what. We don't know where Ro is. And then JD, mom was gone over a year, and all of a sudden she deceased, and we had 3 follow-up episodes about it. How we go mourn somebody we ain't
Okay.
seen? I'm just
That
saying.
was crazy.
You had people looking on the real internet to see did the woman pass in real life. They done unalived in real life because we wondering why did she come back up? I'm just saying.
Angela, what was the O'Neill challenge? O'Neill had a challenge.
Give us
Oh,
what the
you
challenge
challenged
was.
him. Yeah.
The Sherman and Nita kids. They was over there burning and pregnancy over there too. But I mean, the whole family disappeared. What happened? Did Q ever find employment? Is the baby okay? It Nita stop burning? Did Sherman start being faithful? What happened to that family?
That baby got to be in college.
I'm
Oh,
serious.
Angela, you Angela good with finding them receipts too. She good with putting up history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Well, it's 11:02 and it's midnight over there. I'm messing with Auntie Vaughn nighttime. If I decide I got a lot of stuff I need to do over here too. But we thank
Yeah,
y'all.
y'all.
We didn't mean for it to go this way. And again, I'm gonna close up and say, Country Wayne, we love you. And we gonna keep on watching. But we just want something. Can get some consistent give us some closure on something. Don't add no
Yeah.
more people without the and if it's one storyline, don't give Dayla nothing else in the storyline. It's about
He
10
got
storylines going on with it. We don't know where the hell to go with it. We don't.
good
We don't
night,
know
Miss
what's going
Tina. I
on.
enjoyed that night, Angela.
We don't know what's going
Sis
on with Sarah. Don't give us no more.
Nancy.
And
Say
give us a steady.
nothing.
Don't let DC and Rosie do nothing else.
I'm so
We
sick of Rosie.
we so tired. But we go wake up in
Mhm.
the morning and we go just have hope and faith. We go call June. June is dedicated to hope and faith, the real hope and faith. We got hope and faith
Yeah.
that the skits gonna be skitting again. All right, we love y'all. Thank you, Angelina, for being such a wonderful moderator. Uh, and
Yeah.
this year, and was it Nancy B. the Scratch? All y'all, Money Law. We thank
Suzette,
all y'all for being.
Ozzy,
Yes, Isaac. Oh yeah,
everybody.
Isaac,
Money Law.
Suzette.
Thank you for that.
Yes, Duchess the Great. Amen. Thank all of y'all. Okay, we finna go, y'all, and we'll be back. And
Duchess
hopefully
is great. All y'all
and
should.
next month, maybe we'll have the fellow. I mean, some point we'll have the fellows on here. Shout out to again, Deontay for his 1 year of laughs, comedy. And again, I wouldn't be a commentator today if it wasn't for him pushing me. So I want to thank him publicly for that. I have many times, but especially on his 1 year anniversary, I want to say thank you. Also want to say thank you to O'Neill, who's always willing to,
Congrats,
me and O'Neill used to go back and forth. It was a battle, but I respect him so much as a commentator, and he's always willing to stop and help and answer questions. So, and always just look deeper and make you think deeper as well, and stand on business with his views and what he thinks. So, I'm gonna thank, and then I gotta give it up for my right hand, Auntie Vaughn, who's always been
bless
down.
you,
I mean, online and offline.
bless you, bless you. We are family,
Listen,
commentators and community as well. We are family,
yes.
and
And
we
Ayana in us
appreciate.
the chat. Ayana in the chat. Don't let Beth and the Nam wear you to death, girl. Don't let them wear you over there.
I know that's
If you wanna, if you wanna know something about Beth and the Nam skits, go to Ayana. Cause baby, she go get a skinny, the good, the bad. She breaks it down over there. And then we got what's her name? Miss B is back. She over there doing her thing.
right.
So wherever you go, amen. Just know that this is not an easy job. And for the writers and the stuff, we are here, amen, to give y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we can agree to disagree and still love one another.
All day, all day.
Oh,
Woo.
Nanya, yes,
Well,
yes, Nanya. Oh, I'm sorry, we gotta give. I'm sorry, we gotta do it before we leave. Nanya sis, chat, who was the greatest moderator, and now she's doing her own thing. One of the
yeah.
greatest in the game.
Check it out.
Amen. She got the tea time with Nanya, and also Sharon Rico Review. Both of those were some of the greatest supporters and moderators in the game, and now they doing their own thing. So you can catch
Yeah,
them in the daytime, whether it's wine time or tea
yeah,
time. You can get on there
yeah,
wherever you need. We got you covered for the Country Wayne's kids.
yeah.
Amen.
Wherever you go, yeah. And we
All
flow
right.
like praline. So
Amen.
that's
So
it.
good night, y'all. Cause I know some of y'all on the East Coast and the Middle Coast. Good night, y'all, and we love you.
Good night. Love you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you all for your support.
All
See
right.
y'all in the morning. It's already morning here.
Yep. Bye, y'all.